Good morning, Redwood, and happy Monday. Today for lunch, we are having quesadillas, and let's see what birthdays we have.
And we have no birthdays to celebrate today, so let's celebrate two other holidays instead. Today is Homemade Cookie Day and Less Than Perfect Day. Now, I couldn't find any real information about either one of these days as far as how they got started or why they're celebrated, but I think they're both great days. So here's my thought for Homemade Cookie Day. You could enjoy homemade cookies. You could look up some recipes for homemade cookies. Maybe when you get home, you ask someone in your family to help you make homemade cookies. Or you just admire this picture of homemade cookies. I don't have any homemade cookies at my house right now, but they sure do look pretty darn good. I got to be honest with you. I like a good cookie. And Less Than Perfect Day. I thought this was a great day for today. So a lot of people think they have to be perfect at everything, and we can't. There is nobody who is perfect at everything. And so this is a day to celebrate the fact that we don't have to be perfect at everything. So maybe you're going to try something new today and say it's okay that I'm not perfect at this. To do something you enjoy even though it's not your best thing that you do. And so today's the day to remember it's okay to not be the best at everything. So whichever day you choose to celebrate, make it a great day.
Several announcements for today. First off, this afternoon there will be no gym class. Mrs. Larson is out this afternoon and we are down a sub. So no gym class this afternoon. Teachers, I did email you regarding that as far as handling the lost specials time and the lost prep time. My apologies. We seem to be short subs right now, so hopefully they get that issue fixed quickly for us. I saw lots of blue this morning on the playground and in the lunchroom. And thank you for those of you who saw the message. I didn't get it out until yesterday. Thank you, Ms. Martinez, for bringing it to my attention. I had forgotten to include it last week during our announcements. In case you're wondering why are we wearing blue, today is the Worldwide Day for Awareness of Bullying Prevention. So this is not celebrating people being bullies. This is helping us to remember it is our job to be aware of bullying and to help stop bullying where we see it. Now, a lot of people think everything when someone's being mean is bullying. Sometimes people are just mean. They might be mean because they're having a bad day. And also, they might be mean just, who knows? Sometimes people are just having a mean period of time, or they just might be a grumpy person. Bullying is when the same things happen to the same people over and over and over again, and that person is really being what we would say is targeted. So bullying and being mean are two different things. If I come in mean and call you a name, and I've never done that before, and afterwards I'm like, I'm really sorry I did that, I was having a bad day, doesn't make it okay. I still did a wrong choice, but I'm not bullying. I'm just being mean. Bullying is if I were to do the same thing over and over and try to make you cry, try to hurt your feelings, try to get people not to like you in a big group, things like that. So just some clarity there. But our job is to make sure if you see mean behavior or bullying behavior, we want you to report it because nobody should feel unsafe here at Redwood. And there's only so many grown-ups to go around, and so I need everyone's help to make sure everyone feels safe here at Redwood. Last Friday was Redwood Run. You guys did a great job with that. PTO did a good job, and everyone had a good time, it looked like. Our pledges right now are almost $6,000. That's a lot of money. And so the PTO is very pleased with that amount. If you forgot your pledge money last week, you can still bring it in. Turn it in to your teacher or to the office, and make sure your name is on the envelope or the bag, whatever you're putting the money in. Make sure we know who it belongs to, so we can make sure it's given to you, and not given to you, but the prizes that you've earned are given to you. And before you ask, no, I don't know when the skating party is yet. As soon as I know that the PTO has ordered all the other prizes, I will go ahead and schedule the skating party at Ramona. So great job, get those pledges turned in. And yes, of course, there are still pies, but Mrs. Quist is a lot more fun to throw pies at than I am, just saying. Okay, let's see here. You know what? Speaking of Mrs. Quist, I have an announcement from her regarding our new buddy bench outside. Take a listen.
Hi, this is our new buddy bench out here. We're at the playground, and I wanted to talk to you for just a minute about what the buddy bench is for. So the buddy bench is when you're playing or you don't have anyone to play with or you're feeling lonely or sad, this is a great place to come and sit on the buddy bench. when you see someone sitting on the buddy bench, that's your cue to come up and invite them to play with you, whatever you're playing, whether it's tag or on the big red toy. Invite that person to come and play with you so that we have everyone being accepted and playing who wants to play. Check out the new buddy bench.
Thank you, Mrs. Quist, for sharing about our new buddy bench. And for those of you who I know, there's some kids who like to use that when they play Pokemon cards or things like that outside. So this is just, really the buddy bench is meant to be there for kids who are feeling lonely or need someone to play with that day or that kind of thing. I'm asking Mr. Sweet to move 2 of the wooden picnic tables that are out in the front of the building to the back playground, probably on the boulevard, what we call the boulevard, the big grass area between the art room and the kindergarten first grade area. And that would be some areas that you could play at if you wanted a place to sit and play cards or talk with your friends. So we're going to have those 2 tables moved back there as well, hopefully this week. So just a heads up, I know you need places to sit outside so you can do things besides say people, I need a friend to play with, because sometimes you just need a place to sit. Let's see. Board meeting this Thursday at Redwood. So I'm saying that out loud because adults, this is just a reminder that I could use some highlights from you if you've got an activity or something going on. Students, I might be coming to you as well, asking for some video clips from you. I'd record it. You don't make your own video clip about some of the cool things we've got happening that are brand new this year, some of the art that's in the bathroom, the new buddy bench, and some of the other things we've got going on. I'd like to let the school board know what you think of your school. And staff, just a reminder ahead of time that they are serving pizza and drinks to the grown-ups, and that'll be at 6:30 that evening here at Redwood for those who can attend, and I'd appreciate those who could being here. Thank you in advance. Let's see. Bible release class. I told you there's a lot of announcements today. Bible release class tomorrow. Teachers, that is in the Ready at Redwood for times, so check that if you're not sure about times. And let's see here. I have another video clip. This one is from Ms. Martinez and Ms. Hallgren, celebrating some of our students who took the WIDA test last year. It's a language test that some of our students have to take. They took the WIDA test last spring, and they passed it. They don't have to take it ever again, and that's a pretty big achievement. So take a look at this video celebrating those people who have finished the WIDA test forever. Here you go.
Good morning, Redwood. This is Miss Hallgren and Miss Martinez. We have the best job in this school because we get to work with some super cool and awesome students.
The state of Michigan requires us to give a test called the WIDA to these super
Cool, awesome students.
who speak more than one language.
We want to recognize some of our WIDA rock stars. Carlinda Banda,
Sara Diaz Salinas,
Jose Parales,
Uriel Rivas Quintana,
Jade Rivera,
Belen Vinaja,
Jacob Alvarado,
Zoraida Cruz,
Janie Esquivel Orguin,
Carlos Francisco,
Joel Garcia,
Galilea Hernandez,
Robert Guaracha Rivera,
Michael Mateo Mercado,
Helen Mendoza,
Adán Pacheco,
Jose Sanchez,
Anaí Ugalde Rivas.
and Eduardo Zarco.
Congratulations!
Great job to all of you, and great job to all the adults that helped make that possible. It takes everyone working together, from Ms. Hallgren and Ms. Martinez last year to the teachers who had students in their classes, to the parapros who supported, to the families at home who supported. So thank you to everybody, and of course the students, for your hard work as well. I'm looking at my list to make sure I don't forget things. I've got a ton of stuff, it feels like. So if you noticed this morning, one of the bulletin boards down by the lunchroom had some changes made to it over the weekend. We are celebrating perfect attendance for the month of February. February was starting to come out of my mouth. I'm not sure why. It's not that cold yet, thankfully. September. And we had 302 students at Redwood who had perfect attendance. So great job to all of you. I believe I'm going to check and see today. I think I have 302 brag tags available for September perfect attendance. I'll get those out to teachers with the lists, so those can be passed out. Also, your name is down on the bulletin board by the lunchroom. And also, just so everyone knows, it's by grade level, and it says how many students in that grade level were present, and also the percentage, just because I'm kind of curious to see those things. I think it's fun to celebrate those people who are here every single day. If you weren't here because you got sick or whatever, that's fine. I'm not saying there's nothing. I don't want you here if you're sick. If you're yakking all over the place, I don't want you here. We don't want any more code greens than we have to have at school. But sometimes if you wake up and you're like, oh, I coughed twice. Yeah, you probably shouldn't stay home if you cough twice. I mean, you had like a bug in your throat. So we want you to be at school as much as possible, because when you're here, you learn. You have a chance to practice the skills, and you get smarter and smarter by being here. So we want to celebrate those folks who are able to be here. Our reading club, that is the blank bulletin board. It will be changed hopefully by the end of today, maybe tomorrow morning. That will be the Accelerated Reader Reading Club board. And I'll check it once a month to see where we're all at in the building, and I have some brag tags for that. And we have a 25-point club person, and that would be Samantha Quist. And we have a 50-point club person, and that would also be Samantha Quist. So Samantha's name will be on that board as of today or tomorrow morning. And then October, at the end of October, I'll put the new names up. So like Jose, I know you're really, really close. You're like 0.2 away from the 25-point club. So I know by October, the end of October, you'll be for sure 25 points, if not even higher than that. And there's a brag tag for 25, 50, 75, 100. You get the pattern. Let's see here. Anything else? Oh, one more celebration. These students were pulled out of the boxes for the Pride tickets. So these students received Pride tickets, and their names were pulled out. Ready? Brooklyn Burrows, Kennedy Deckert, and Braden Evans. So if you heard your name, make sure you find Mrs. Quist to find out your job for this week. And we want to thank all of you for being Pride folks and doing a great job. Keep earning those tickets. I was asked last week, if your name, once they pull the names out, does the box get emptied out? No. Your tickets, if you weren't pulled out, stay in there. And so if you keep adding tickets to that, you have more and more chances of having your name pulled out later on. So keep earning those Pride tickets. Adults, keep giving those Pride tickets out. And I need to draw our Pride ticket winners for the staff as well, because I'd like to give a few things away to our staff Pride ticket winners. You won't get prizes like feeding the turtle. I have something a little bit different in mind for the grown-ups. So just so you know. Whew, I've been talking a long time. At this time, would you please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pledge Helpers. That was a great job, and everyone have a great day, learners.